Yoga has changed my life. When I first came to this class and Mary taught, the first few classes that I took, I was enlightened and there was no turning back.
There is a big change in my life. Thank you, Mary.
It transformed my body and a lot of other things. I would say I lost about 40 pounds at least. It was fantastic.
Besides losing 25 pounds in the first 3 months, which was quite a surprise, I've cured all my ailments, my shoulders, my knees, my hips. Feel great.
Learn how to adjust your body, how to relax, how to just get in touch with yourself, and it definitely helps every other aspect of your life. Work, school, whatever you're doing, you realize that you have all the answers. They come from inside you, not from outside. And thank you, Mary, for having the foresight to open this up and to share it with all of us, because if it wasn't for you, Mary, we all wouldn't have this wonderful treat. Thank you.
Namaste. My name's Mary Grace, and I'm talking to you from Maui Hot Yoga, where we serve hot yoga fresh daily in Kihei, Maui. Beautiful place to live, beautiful place to yoga. I've come here to heal my body and also to heal others as well. It's a beautiful place to live on pure fruits and vegetables and pure air and to get away. Since I've been here in Maui, I've cultivated a whole new style of hot yoga, a wonderful new system of hot yoga. I trained with Bikram 10 years ago. I've trained with Baron Baptiste. I've trained with Dharma Mitra. I've trained with David Swenson. I lived in Mysore, India with Guruji for 3 months. I learned the intermediate series of Ashtanga Yoga firsthand in Mysore, India. And I've been practicing all different styles of hot yoga for 10 years. And through 10 years of teaching, 2, 3, 5 classes a day, I've learned how to create a new system that anybody can do at any level, any age, any time, any place. So I invite you to join me. I have some wonderful videos that you can watch from Maui Hot Yoga in Kihei, Hawaii. And I invite you to join me today, tomorrow, or whenever you can to try this wonderful new hot yoga system. Namaste.
I'm healthier, I'm happier, and if you've never tried it, I strongly recommend it. Mary is a wonderful, wonderful teacher.
Yoga absolutely changed my life. Mary changed my life. I love this place.
I miss you, Mary, and I miss you, James. And come back soon.
Hi, my name is Shirley. I've been coming to Yoga Oasis around 2 years now. There is nothing like it. I've had herniated discs, broken shoulder, collarbone, and I feel like I can't do anything other than yoga and hot yoga. It is the best feeling in the world. It's like taking a vacation. Just come out and all your worries are in that room. You come out positive, free-spirited, and happy. And I can't express enough. It's for anyone. You could be in the best shape, the worst shape. You come out fantastic and happy. That's what I say. Namaste.
Good. Exhale fully. Drop your hands down. Inhale, bring your arms above your head. Back and hands down, come together. Follow me now. Exhale, go to Uttanasana. You open your wrists into forward bend. Bring your hands to the floor. Walk out into plank pose. I'm going to give you 3 choices. 1, you can go on the knees, easiest way. 2, you can do a full push-up. And 3, you can do one arm, you can do Vajrasthana style. Okay? So let's start with 1. Go down and up. You change circles, touch the floor. Walk your hands back to your feet. Stay in Uttanasana. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Bring your palms together tight. Now you come up. You open the chest. Don't let go like this. You arch. Now when you release, you inhale. Back of your hands together. Exhale. Keep the wrists flexible. Over down to the forward bend. Walk out into plank pose. Make it look nice. Now 2, chin to foot. 1, 2. Stay nice and straight. Arms, legs straight. Walk your hands back. Stay there. Interlock fingers. Shut your shoulders now. So you get strong and flexible. Come up. And now you arch your spine. Stretch. And now inhale. 3. Go down. Walk it out. 3. Chin to floor. 1, 2, 3. Nice and straight. Then walk your hands back. Stay into your forward bend. Interlock. Head towards knees. Now come up, arch. Now 4. Hands together, go down. You want to do the advance, go ahead. And then arms and legs straight. Walk back. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Stretch your shoulders again. Squeeze your palms together, extend your arms. Come up. Again, you stretch your shoulders. Inhale, arms up. And now 5. You bring your hands together, you roll your wrists. You release it. And you go forward to 5. Chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms and legs straight. Good. Walk your hands back. Excellent. Interlock. Get a good stretch. Breathe. Relax. Now come up. Open the shoulders and chest. Again, you arch. And now 6. Go down again. Open the wrists. Walk out. Get into a nice straight line. And then 6. When you push, you exhale. When you finish, walk your hands back. Stay in Uttanasana. Now interlock. Hold there. One more long breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, arch your spine. Come up. Exhale, release the hand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. Walk out now. And now do 7 all the way down. Exhale when you push. When you finish, you walk back. Keep your head down now. Interlock. Round the spine. Head to knee. We'll do one more. And now come up. Open the chest and shoulders. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, wrists. Forward bend. Walk out. Make sure you touch chin to floor. Walk your hands back. When you finish, again, you interlock. Hold there. Now coming up. Arch your spine. Inhale, arms up. This is the advanced pose. Hold. Don't forget the variations. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch back plank. Come into plank pose. Remember, you can put your knee down, or you can come up, or you can grab your knee. Any choice. Go ahead. If you can, you grab your foot. Hold there. Return to plank pose. Go down like this. Knee, chest, chin. You almost touch the floor. Inhale up and exhale, sit back. You almost brush the floor with your nose. Arch and then push back. Do it a few times. Arch and back. And now lay on your stomach. Inhale, pushing down and up. Inhale, come up. 8 seconds to come up. Hold. 8 seconds to go down. Slow. Now just a little bit slower. Inhale, come up. Arch. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, arch. Get all the air in. Exhale down. Now pushing to down low. Head and heels to the floor. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Yoga is a complete science. It will help you get a more in-shape body to start. Then it helps calm and control all the senses. We in this life are controlled by the 5 senses. And what yoga does is it helps you to realize that you're born in a meditative state. And through life and through programming, we learn to look outside of ourselves for peace, for relaxation, for meditation. And really the center of religion is right within us, right there within you. And all you have to do to access it is follow some simple steps. Cleanse your body through diet, don't eat animals and have harm to others. It's the first rule in yoga, is non-violence to others. And the second is to have a practice which is spiritual, not just physical, but both physical and spiritual come together. When one goes within, you're really just going backwards to when you were first born. You come out perfect in a meditative state. Getting into the meditative state is a lifelong practice. Yoga is from now till death, preparing you for your last breath. Relaxation is when your energy is not moving in or out. It's right there with you, inside you. Not to the future, not to the past, right there with you. In other words, this moment is all. That is relaxation. A moment of gratitude arises, appreciation arises. This moment is relaxation. When you're not looking for more or less, you're whole, you're complete, and you're all. This is the goal of yoga, to be in a steady state. It's called samadhi. To be in a steady state, not too high or too low, just enough. Not too responsive. To respond is yoga. The response in life is yoga. How we ultimately respond is how we feel. The job gets done either way. You take out the trash angry or sad, it still gets taken out. You could be happy and do it. This is relaxation. When you know that there is no more needed and you are complete within yourself.
I came to Yoga Oasis as a homework assignment from my therapist to teach me mindfulness. And I was on many heavy medications, had issues with a whole bunch of different things, and after consistent practice for the past 3 years, I've changed my life, changed my body, changed my soul, gotten my life back. I want to live, I want to help people, I want to be the best I can be, and this place has been, and the people here and the environment have been part of my healing process.
Exhale very slow. Deep chest breath. And exhale slow. The center of religion is right there inside you. You don't need to go to any temple, mosque, whatever it is, church. It's right there with you. It always has been. It's never changed. It's in the body. We're born in a full meditative state. When we learn the ways of the world, how to eat, how to sleep, how to live, how to fight, how to argue, how to manipulate, that's all the mind. Now you're going backwards, back to when you were born. Breathe in. This is why we're here. This is our duty, not our escape. To be one with the self. God is right there with you. Breathe in. Just you and Him, and breathe out. One more deep chest breath. And exhale very slow. Now, your right hand, the first 2 fingers closed, and your ring and thumb finger only of the right. Your left hand is staying in a mudra, not too tight. Back is upright straight. Now, block the right with the thumb. Inhale for about 4 seconds. Now hold both, and now contract. The glutes active, the stomach is contracted, and the chin is to chest. 3 buns. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jalandhara. Hold. Now right side, exhale. And inhale, up, right. Now keep your chest up, bring your chin down. Now do the locks. Mula Bandha. These 2 fingers, some of you are not doing it right. Look, ring and thumb, ring and thumb. Hold. Exhale. There should be a drop in your body. Now inhale. Stay loose but upright. Now you hold very tight. Squeeze the locks. Through your right. Exhale. Dropping down a little bit. Not arch. You're arching. Inhale. Lift your chest. Now stay arched a little bit and hold. Look what happens. I lift the chest and I Jalandhara. This is to stimulate thyroid gland. Increase your metabolism. Rise your energy. Focus on Muladhara chakra, the first chakra, red color. Left side, exhale. And inhale. Now hold. Eyes closed, mind calm, not too tight. Remember your teeth are staying apart. Right side, exhale. And inhale. Now hold. Make sure you're contracting your glutes. This is going to generate a lot of positive energy in your body, knocking all ill feelings out. Left, exhale, and inhale deep. Stay up high and then hold. Through your right, exhale and inhale. Hold. Left, exhale, inhale deep. Now hold, your chest up, make sure you have the proper fingers. I'm going to come check. Ring and thumb, don't make mistakes. Hold, chin to chest. Put your chin down, lift your chest up. Right side, exhale, and inhale deep into your chest, not your stomach. Now squeeze very tight. A lot of energy will be generated. Hold, use your chin to your chest. Don't drop down, just lift your chest into your chin. Shoulders down. Now hold. Right side, exhale. All the way out. And now inhale, 1, 2, 3, hold. Stomach contracted, Mula Bandha. That's your base of your spine, squeeze. Chin is to your chest, Jalandhara. Left side, exhale. Last cycle, inhale. Now hold. Keep on holding. Right side, exhale, and then inhale deep. Now you hold. And exhale.
A lot of yoga goes back to that serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I think yoga gives us that wisdom. So much of people's stress and frustration or depression in their lives comes from trying to change things we can't change and not having the courage to change the things we can. And I think yoga is a great place to give us that courage to change the things we can. The courage to stand on our own 2 feet and face the mirror and walk into a hot yoga practice. One of the things that yoga practice promises is self-realization. For thousands and thousands of years, yogis have been documenting their practice and spiritual awarenesses, and the main focus of yoga is self-realization and self-knowledge. But I'm starting to realize that this self-realization is not only the self inside the head, but it's the self inside every single cell of your body. Think about that: cell, C-E-L-L, and self, S-E-L-F. I'm really believing that self-realization has a lot to do with self-realization, understanding your cells on a deep, deep, deep level. And the ancient yogic texts say that, through yoga practice, we understand the smallest particle of our beingness. And as we understand the smallest particle of our beingness, we can understand the cosmos and how the universe works by focusing on the smallest part of our inner universe. And I think that's really amazing. I'm starting to really discover that in my own yoga practice, that the more I go inward, 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 and bringing my consciousness, bringing my eyes deep within my cells, the more I can think from the inside out. So many people are trying to change their life, change their diet, figure out what career they want, figure out what they want to do with their life, figure out how to treat others. But it doesn't happen unless you figure out how to treat yourself. Yoga is about relationship. To have a relationship with others, it first starts with having a relationship with yourself. The biggest challenge most people have in relationships is communication. And I really believe that communication starts with learning how to communicate with yourself. In yoga practice, you learn how your toes communicate with your feet, communicate with your ankles, communicate with your knees, and it just goes throughout your whole body. If you understand how your cells communicate, and you start to develop that relationship of tension and extension, relaxation and action, and it starts to help you understand how to relate with others. Self-knowledge, we go back to that. Yoga is all about knowing yourself, knowing what's happening deep within yourself. It's far beyond doing postures, far beyond getting flexible, because if yoga was all about getting postures, we're only setting ourselves up for future suffering, because eventually you're going to lose all the postures. No matter what, we're all going to age. No matter what, we're all in this wheel of time, in this cycle of life.
Hi, I'm Marge. I'm the mother of Mary Grace from Yoga Oasis. And yoga has been an amazing journey for me. My daughter got me to my first hot yoga class about 12 years ago. We started doing it together. She was working for me in a little retail store that I had and came to me and told me that I have fulfilled my karmic debt to you, Mom, and I am going to do the teacher training for Bikram. And that started a whole new life for both Mary Grace and myself along the yoga path, and I am loving yoga. Yoga has totally changed my life. I feel like another person. I've learned who I really am, my own true self.
Jab, jab, and move around. Sound of the bell. Double jab and move. Make it look nice. Jab, jab, and move. Just 2 jabs. Go ahead. Watch my feet now. Stay back to your face. Up there, up top. Good. Don't lift your right foot and lean in. Sit off the back foot. Alternate jab and cross. Constant punching. Alternate sides. Yeah, Melissa, come here. Get on the left. Punch it. Yeah, let's go. All right. Second jab, right hand. Hard right. Jab cross. Keep going. Keep going. Down to round 2. Jab, jab, cross now. Watch right here, everyone. Jab, jab, cross. Right away. Again. And then move around. Keep going. Jab, jab, cross. Good. Watch right here now. Jab, jab, cross. Bob and weave. Step through. Cross across. Go very slow. Jab, jab, cross. He steps through. Cross, cross, cross. So watch again. You want to get a good step through. Okay? Jab, jab, cross. Bob and weave. Cross, cross, cross. Do it again. Jab, jab, cross. Bob and weave. You stay still. Same hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same hand. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've had double knee replacement surgery and both shoulders replaced. I'm back doing yoga with Mary Grace, and it's God's joke on me that here I am chanting Hare Krishna with my hippie daughter who, as a teenager, drove me nuts. And here we are on this beautiful spiritual path together.
It's a wonderful story about how yoga can really change your life. Going from depression, pain, suffering, abuse, mental, emotional, physical, and finding love in this lifetime and getting connected with the family and sharing love with others. Yoga works, and we're so fortunate to have yoga. I mean, what's this lady gonna do? How old are you? What's this old lady gonna do if she didn't have yoga?
Yoga practice takes time and dedication. Today's the first day, the first step of the journey. Celebrate life. Namaste.
Yoga is my sanity. Nothing hurts anymore.
It's transformed my life.
So far, I've had a lot of healing effects.
You know, a lot more flexible than when I first started, that's for sure.
There's an amazing book written, who knows how many thousands of years ago, by a sage called Patanjali. Patanjali wrote this book called the Yoga Sutras. And a lot of what I teach yoga about comes from the Yoga Sutras. Some of the things in the Yoga Sutras that are really beautiful, that really hit home to me, are success in yoga comes to those who are intense, who cultivate an intense practice. Moderate practice is only going to bring moderate results. Casual practice is only going to bring casual results. But intense practice is going to bring intense results. The more you put your time in to a yoga practice, the more it's going to work for you. The Yoga Sutra says practice must be cultivated for a long time without interruption.
Take a long breath.
Most people just do something for a little while, and then they start to really dig a little deeper, and they don't want to do it anymore. They go off to another thing, and they go off to another thing, and they go off to another thing. Just when they're about to break through to a new level, they can't handle it, and they try something else, and try something else, and try something else. So the Yoga Sutras, written thousands of years ago, really got into that. There's a Chinese saying of the man who dug 1,000 wells and still died of dehydration. Every time he'd start to dig a well, he'd get about 6 feet down, hit some bedrock, and then give up, go to another spot, dig 6 feet down, hit the bedrock, give up, go to another spot, dig 6 feet down. This guy's digging like hundreds of feet down and not actually digging that one little bit deeper that's gonna get him the results he wants, get him, the fountain, the water that he needs to survive. So many people do that. They just, they start a practice, whatever it may be, and they go so far, and then they give up easily. Yoga practice is an amazing practice. It's not just another exercise. It's an art form. Yoga is an amazing art form that physically makes your body healthy, but that's just a side effect. It makes your body healthy on a deep cellular level, and it creates cellular self-realization. The more you know about your cells on the inside, the more you can know about yourself and how you relate to people on the outside. So yoga is a great practice for inner knowledge, inner knowing, and inner sensing.
Why do I like yoga? So many reasons. One, it's a better way of living. Two, it helps me enjoy life. I feel more connected to my family, to the world. It just enhances the enjoyment in life and makes life even more fun than it is. Yoga is the only way to live. And Mary and James, they truly know their yoga.
So the next one, we're going to do Ujjayi. Hold and breathe out to the left. Okay? Together, inhale. Hold. Squeeze it. Through your left, exhale. Both hands down, Ujjayi breath. Hold. Left. Last one, inhale. Hold. Left side. Do a streak of breaths. Deep. Back, very straight. Keep it up and exhale slow. One more chest breath. And exhale slowly. These next two are to cool you down. You make your tongue in the shape of a beak like this. Watch it. Then you hold together, and then you breathe out on the left, okay? Inhaling through the tongue like a beak. Now hold. This is going to cool you down. We're not going to hold too long. Left side, exhale. Make the beak shape like this. Left exhale. Last one. Hold for 5 seconds. Then exhale. Now like this. Keep. Left. Teeth. Chin to chest. Block the right, exhale. Last one, cool your teeth. Hold. exhale. Now the final one, only alternate nostril. Remember, bring in down, no retention now. Take a very deep breath through your left. And in a rhythmic pattern, block the opposite side and exhale very slow. Now inhale to the right. More air is coming in. If you're slouching down, you're stopping the flow. Be proud and tall. Stand tall. Sit tall. Back is very straight upright. Alternate nostril breath is effective for any person on the planet. Nobody cannot benefit from this. It'll never strain you too much. Even if you have asthma or cancer, I don't know, what it is, this is beneficial for it all. This breathing is universal. If you want to help somebody, tell them to do this breathing. Work up to 15 minutes. Start with 5 minutes. Now, very slowly you're exhaling. You're breathing out too fast. Remember, you're in a rhythmic pattern now. You spent the whole class. Your eyes are closed, not too tight. I remind you again. Your face doesn't have any distortions or contortions. Your exhales are long and slow. Through your exhalations, follow your breath back down. So now as you inhale, you're at the base of your spine and you inhale, and you breathe into your third eye, and then you breathe out down. Follow your breath. Continue this now. The mind takes you out of your body. You are meant to be inward. We were meant to be inward. Remember that it's always there. You just have to tap back in. Finding yourself again. You're learning nothing. You're relearning the old.
So much aloha on the way to Hana. Smell a beautiful flower.
There's a difference between the yogi, the bogey, and the rogi. The yogi is somebody who uses situations in their life as a way to transform themselves from darkness to light. The bogey is somebody who lives for pleasure, in the moment, only creating future suffering. And the rogi is somebody who associates with pains in their body. They associate with misery in the world. We all know people like that. We all know rogis. Maybe you're experiencing that in your life right now, associating with aging or associating with things you can't control. But I invite you to cultivate the state of mind of the yogi, to start to use all challenges in your life as a path to liberation, as a path to healing, and inviting these laws of karma and these ideas of these concepts of yoga to make you just feel better for the future rather than feeling good in the moment. So many of our habits only make us feel good in the moment, only creating future suffering. There's also these states of awareness called the Huna. There's 7 states of Huna. Huna is the Hawaiian philosophy of healing. And I'm going to read to you those 7 states of Huna. These are timeless principles that need to be practiced now more than ever. The first one is Aiki. We create our reality. Makia, energy flows where attention goes. Mana, all power comes from within. Manawa, now is the moment of power. Kala, all change is possible. Pono, do the right thing. And aloha, to love is to share the happiness of the breath of life. So I love these principles because in yoga we are creating our reality. We're choosing to stay up and rise up rather than fall down and go back into our old ways. We choose to create our reality each and every day through yoga practice, utilizing the powers of intention and the powers of manifestation. We also discover that all power comes from within. We generate inner power, what they call in martial arts, the hara, or tantien, or the chi. It's the same in yoga practice. It's so amazing to look at all these different art forms all over the world. And they kind of have the same ideas of digging within yourself to cultivate wisdom and cultivate knowledge. But so often we look at others for the answers, and then we end up frustrated, or we end up incomplete, because we need to discover that that power comes from within us. Mana, this power of the land, this power of the food, this power of energy that we create from what we bring into our lives. Makia, energy flows where our attention goes. If we put our attention to the things we don't want, we're only going to create more of it. I learned in a song once, worrying is praying for what you don't want. And so often we catch ourselves in our head, reeling this tape over and over and over again, focusing on the things we don't want, only creating more of it. So I invite you, as you do your yoga practice, to utilize the power of intention and to keep visualizing the things you do want. If you want to be flexible, focus on your flexibility. If you want to be in pain, focus on your pain. So yoga is a timeless principles, timeless awarenesses to help us heal our bodies, generate inner power, generate inner knowing, and generating the greatest health ever. So I invite you to have the best health ever, to take care of your health today. Learn to stand on your own 2 feet, learn to straighten your spine up, rise up, and open up your heart, your eyes, and your mind. Namaste.
I'm excited to do the yoga teacher training with Mary and James. It's something that I've always wanted to do for a really long time, and I kept procrastinating and not doing it, and here I am, and I'm happy to be doing this for me, and also happy to have this experience as well. It's a journey, and I know that as well, and that I hope to be a teacher one day, and to spread it to others and help others heal.
See if you can get this motion. Now you're going to open your hands and come back like this. So inhale, arms up, exhale, reach. Inhale up, exhale, reach. Inhale up, exhale, reach. Now you got to be coordinated for the next. Reach, watch me as I go up, right knee just a touch. Inhale up, left. Inhale up, right. Inhale up, my fingers stay interlocked. It's not so simple when you get it right. You got to extend your arms out. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to turn them into kicks in about 10 seconds, so get ready. This goes knee now. Notice the extension of the arms. You want to extend. Good, you work your triceps. And now from here, you just do the kick. If you can, you touch your toe or your shin. Inhale up, exhale, kick.
Sorry.
And now, same thing, you go knee, kick, same side. Knee, kick. Together now, right leg first. Knee, kick. Left leg, knee, kick. Again, right leg, knee, kick. Again, left, knee, kick. Right leg, knee, kick. A couple more, not so simple. Knee, kick. Again, knee, kick. You got 3 more. Knee, kick. Last 2, come on, Norman. Knee. Get Norman out of there. Last one. Knee, kick. Inhale, arms and back hands together. Exhale, eagle. Right arm on the left. Inhale, arms up. Left arm under swing. Inhale, arms up. Right arm under. Exhale. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And now inhale up, exhale, stick. So come into this position. Sit down on the exhale. Norman, you gotta move your away from there. You're totally off the feet. Inhale up, exhale, squat and sit. Inhale up, exhale, squat. Inhale up, squat. Breathe in, out, in. Keep going now on your own. Even if you're off the beat, it's okay. This is just 1 minute, you can do this. Keep going. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, sit. Arms get a good stretch. Get a full breath. Keep going. Don't stop. Inhale, exhale. Big breath. Arch. Get a full breath. Keep going. Keep going. Try to touch. One at a time. Again, up, down, up, down. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the bind. Bend down low. Now watch me here. Okay? You're going to get very light on your right toe. Imagine you're just going to touch a little baby's face. 1, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back, 2. Again. 1, 2, 3. Back, 2. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Back, 2. Switch legs. 1. Tap the floor like 3. Back. Little steps. Again. 1, 2, 3. Back, 2. Switch. 2 more. 1, 2. Now you. 1, 2, 3. Back, 2. Now bend down low. Right leg over left. Eagle pose. Sit the hips. Lift the chest. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, arch. Exhale, sit. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release your right leg. Flying eagle. 10, 9. Extend both arms out. Both legs out. Locked. 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 feet together. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm. Go down. Left leg over. Sit the hips, lift the chest. Hold. You know where you're going now. Take one breath. And exhale, kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Touch the floor.
Namaste. My name is Mary Grace. I've come to Maui to open Maui Yoga and Kickboxing. And I chose to come to Maui because it's the most beautiful place in the world, and I want to encourage more of my friends in New York to come here. I've been doing yoga for 9 years, and I've been doing kickboxing for about 2 months, and I really understand this whole beginner's mind with the kickboxing.
Jab, 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 cross, cross. 9, kick. 10. That was better. Just one jab, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Through the yoga, I've learned about my body connection, about my eyes and my hands and right and left, and really thought I had it all together, but I started kickboxing and I couldn't get my left from my right or my toes from my nose, and it was so challenging and it was so frustrating that it made me feel like the first time I took a yoga class. Since I've been doing yoga so long, I thought it was getting easy and I thought I was like good at it, but now that I'm kickboxing, I realize you're never really good at it. You just get good at doing the same thing.
Again, 2. Good.
Kickboxing isn't really about being angry and wanting to hurt somebody. It's about being completely aware of your body and completely connected to what you're doing. Kickboxing really makes you have this total confidence in yourself.
One more. Cross. Up. Kick.
Yoga's about being free from judgment and seeing how all things work together and all things are a part of God. And I think, a couple thousand years ago in India, they were fighting too. They were doing yoga and they were having to know those warrior skills. And to me, I always felt like yoga was warrior training, really strengthening your mind to overcome all fear. And one thing I've learned lately is get out of your comfort zone. If you really get out of your comfort zone and start to be comfortable in every zone, then you have total body connection. So I invite you to come join us at Maui Yoga and Kickboxing, MauiHotYoga.com, MauiKickboxing.com. You'll start your journey on the path of total body wellness, mind, body, spirit, fitness.
Nostril breath in. Nostril breath out. Ujjayi breathing is through the throat. A little vacuum sound. And remember, you don't want to compress and tense. You want to extend out. Squeeze it together tight. Take one more breath in. Exhale fully. Inhale. Start with an arm. Exhale, bring the arms down. Just do a couple of these first. Inhale, arch back, stretch, get a little back bend. Exhale down. Breath length movement right from the start. Inhale, arch. Stretch back. Exhale, bring the arms down. Good. Inhale, arch. Go a little back. Exhale down. Continue. Keep going. Inhale, arch. Good. Big breaths in. A little back bend. Look up at your hands now. Arch back. And now exhale. Go into Uttanasana. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee. Fullness of breath. Relax. Shake, shake. Grab behind your knees for 10 seconds. And pull. Even if you can't do the next, just rest on your elbows like this. Maybe just get a little stretch. Otherwise, you bring one foot up and the other. Crow. 10 seconds. Look up. Just try to straighten your arm. Hold your breath now. Jump back. Plank pose. You go into plank. Then you do chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. Stretch your back. And then down dog. Exhale. Head and heels toward the floor. Take 2 long breaths. Nostril breath in. Nostril breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale fully. And now move your left leg forward. Drop your knee down. Just the arms now. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left leg forward. Right leg back. Arch your spine. Again, arch. Exhale down. Good. Get to the air in the lungs. Open the chest. Arch. One more time now, and then interlock. Cross. Sit the hips and expand and extend. Reach way back. Look back. Maybe a little wiggle. Now we're going down into a lizard pose. Inhale, left arm up, stretch your back. Very slowly, touch the elbow to the floor. Right elbow on the floor too. Elbows down. Press your left toe down. Twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and then rest here, lizard pose. You can come off your back leg and go forward and back a little. Traditional style lizard. Good for the hip. This is good for your hips. You can use the blocks if you need to. From here, you go back any way you can. The easiest way is to step back. If you have extended crow, you bring your arm under. You extend your leg, and you float back. Then you do up dog. Down dog. Now do whatever you want. You have 1 minute, about 45 seconds. If you have forearm stand, go ahead. Anything you want now. any variation. If you're doing down dog, maybe raise your leg. Hold it up there for 10 seconds. And then switch legs. Point your toe to the ceiling as high as you can. If you're standing leg on the floor, you want the heel down. So if you're lifting your right leg, you want your right heel flat. Stay there longer. Last breath. And then gracefully return. And move your right leg front. Sit the hips. Inhale, arms up, arch. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arch. Exhale, down.
A lot of people have this conception that yoga is simply about flexibility, and then they are afraid to show up to their first yoga class because they're afraid of how they're going to look in front of other people, which to me is kind of crazy. You know, it's really all about how you look within yourself and how you feel within yourself.
Lift up, chest up, open up, pick those arms up high.
We just had a student this morning saying how he's put on so much weight and he just feels terrible. Everything he does is uncomfortable because of that extra weight on his body, and I relate that to walking around carrying a 50-pound medicine ball. You know, most of us can't even walk around carrying a 10-pound medicine ball all day long, never mind a 50-pound one. So, you know, carrying extra weight is not only uncomfortable for you, it's also very uncomfortable for your cells.
And kick that.
I think hot yoga is a great fitness program to start because really you do it at your own level, at your own pace. Nobody cares about what you look like. The biggest challenge most people have is how they feel about themselves. They're afraid of what other people think, and they're afraid of potentially hurting themselves. But my feeling is not doing it is hurting yourself. And be more concerned about how you think and how you feel, and start to take a fitness program right now. Take charge of your life, take charge of your health.